Hello and welcome to another Brit Plays Flight and Review, and today we're taking out another FSX mashup conversion. Now when I say FSX mashup conversion, actually it's an FS9, so that's Flight Sim 2004, was later brought into FSX and now it is put into the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 with a Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 cockpit. So it actually has a CJ4 cockpit. This is the Piaggio P180 Avanti II. I think I got all that. Now there are some things that you can notice that the textures are dated. I think from memory I did see that somebody has come out now with a enhanced texture mod for this particular aircraft. I believe that's what I haven't actually got it installed. I'm just showing it as is. I am also reviewing a version, let's have a look, 1. Okay, so it hasn't actually had an update. This came out on the 2nd of March. It's not too far after that I'm actually recording this. But there are some things that actually are on this particular aircraft that you may want to be aware of. It is written in the description, no taxi or landing lights or logo lights, tendency to roll to the left. The developer suggests that you're applying a bit of right trim before takeoff. Rolls backward at idle thrust on the ground, flaps mid-position, and rudder animations are incorrect. I will show all that. So here's our... Okay, that made a funny noise. Here is our interior, which is CJ4. I'm just going to put in an auto start. I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole. Alright, so while that does that, let's see if we've got enough power now. To run the flaps down. Now the flaps do go down. You can see that we're on 0. We have a 15 or 35. When we go down to 15, let's see if we can actually get that now. No, we need the engine started. Alright, now we're starting the engines. Good. We'll show this animation. A couple of things also notice besides the textures that we can't change the prop pitch. These seem to be turned to that direction only, and that's it. You can't actually feather them in or out or rotate them. Second engine will get going. Okay, flaps are down. Alright, so that's level 1 flaps, now that we've got the power for it. Press it again, and see how it goes down just a tiny bit, maybe 5%. Up 1. And then goes all the way up. So the animation shows that the flaps are down at least 35 or thereabouts percent. Let's get this second engine up and running. We don't have the other screen yet. Why? Now I've got to remember how to do a CJ4. They're both on. Avionics, thank you. Standby on. Armed. Pitot. Okay, all things are off now. Second engine start. Also get normal air. Let's just go run. Wait, what have I missed? Starter. I think I was supposed to do that first. There we go. Alright, and it rotates the opposite direction, which is good, because then you don't have the torque going all the time. Now, I do have my throttle down just a little bit. So it rolls backwards in idle thrust on the ground. So if you have your thrust all the way down, so I've got to go to about that point, it will actually have it on reverses. So now that we're up and running, that's it. Look, it looks good inside. You've got this CJ4, which is a very similar cockpit, apparently. Not exactly the same, but similar. So we can put our lights on. Now that's all lights. As I said, there's no outside lights coming up. It's a shame that these props look a little bit too wrong level. There's also that light that somehow pops up on top. We've seen it over the tail there. So I'm just on idle. Hopefully this gets a little bit more work done to it. I have done a FSX conversion of one of these before. Maybe the same one, but I didn't bother putting the cockpit in. So if this is your type of aircraft and you now have a working CJ4 cockpit, if you can handle that, oh, that's actually pretty good. Got both engines up at the same. Oil temperature's low on the right hand engine. We still have ignition. Alright. No, when we run that, why did that stop? Did we just stop our second engine? I think we did. It's on run. We'll run that again. You can actually hear it starting up again. There we go. It's kind of like you've got to learn the flight model of the CJ4 again. See the ignition up there. Engine is starting up. Park brake is on, that's correct. Not worried about TCAS, we're just going to run around Sydney here. Maybe don't press disengage, do I? Do I just have to press that again? Yep, we're good. Alright, now they're running the same. Here they are. Alright, we'll do a quick run around Sydney. So there you go, pull your throttle all the way back and it shoves that reverser on. But only very lightly. I'll do an outside the aircraft takeoff here. That push to the side. Gear animation is fairly slow. The covers kind of came over before the wheels went in, but a bit of a shame. Yeah, so the props, I'm not on full throttle. Let's go to full throttle. There we go. Unfortunately, the blades don't turn. I always hope for a fully native one of these would be nice. Alright, so we can put autopilot on. These things will work. Autopilot on, altitude hold, heading hold. So running it right at the angle we're already going. There you go. So I believe it'll follow the flight plan as well. Now there is that tiny light that you can see, so move the mouse right there, floating above. Something's not quite kicked in. I only seem to see it on the one angle. Look, if this is your type of aircraft, then yeah, awesome. Cockpit's very usable. There may be some more liveries that people might be able to start making for this. I'll go back to Sydney Airport here and land it. Now I've noticed that it can stall quite easy. Maybe the type of aircraft it is. Do notice that when the flaps do come down, that front, can't remember what they call those ones, does have a flap as well. Canards, are they? Maybe you can write it down in the description. Alright, let's bring it back in. Now I'm on about 30% throttle. Now I can change my prop pitch, but just the blades don't turn. Alright, that's first level of flaps, which is actually 15%. And if I do a second, you'll see it drop down just that touch more. Lets you know that it actually has dropped all the way. This is where we're going to get just a little bit drop out of the sky if we're not careful. Also overshot. Alright. Slow it down again. You can see it go red there. It wants to drop. Put it down too low and this thing will drop out of the sky. As you can see, I've come in very shallow. But hey, Freeware aircraft, link will be in the description on flightsim.to. Man FLX SRS RWY. So there's a name for you. That's the developer name that has released it. Now, I've noticed it actually throws you around on the runway a lot. Maybe because, yeah, actually I think it's 100% because of that reverse throttle. You put it back to idle and it just wants to reverse and throw you all over the place. There we go, that's pushed it just a little bit further forward. I hope they get that organised because that 100% threw me all over the place once I pulled my throttle all the way back. Let's see if I can say that name and or butcher it again. Piaggio P180. That'll do. Avanti II actually. FS9 to FSX to MSFS 2020. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.